Hello, 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 everyone. Are we live? I don't know. We're going to have to see. I have no idea. That's what's great about live streams. You have no idea at first. I actually changed how I'm seeing this, so I don't know if I actually am live. I am live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the breakdown in the new office house setup here. It's the first time we've done a stream here. Not the first time we've done a video here, but a stream here. It is the first time. I'm gonna give that camera a little bit of an adjustment there. But yeah, it's here. It's crazy. We have now moved across the country. And yeah, I don't know. It's cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and send out our announcements that we have to. No, I guess we don't have to, but we do send out every time we get things going here, and then we're gonna be good. Let's go ahead and make sure that the correct mic is selected there. Move this in. So one thing I do have a question. I'm curious. This is a good time to test this. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so the mic is a direct. Like this is the correct way of the mic. I forgot about that. All right, so that has been sent out there, and then we have our notifications that we always do on the server itself. Let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Cool. All right. Hello, hello, everyone. Modesta, Rocks, welcome. Tech, Death Gaming, Linkeron1, 2 and 2, welcome to the stream. Dalf, welcome to the stream. Tyther, welcome to the stream as well. Hello, hello, everyone. Minty Butt, welcome. All right, so not much time to waste here today, and what I mean by that is we got a lot we got to do, right? We got to jump around on all the different servers and check things out, and really get rocking and rolling here. I love seeing all of the people on Asgard there. Absolutely incredible. 31 players on Asgard. Gotta love it. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Digital Games. Not a Panda, welcome. Monk Gamer Boy, welcome to the stream. Mocha136, welcome to the stream. Potato for Life, welcome. Hello, everyone. All right, so let's go ahead, check out the events tab here, and kind of get started with this. I love these event streams because it really gets to like it allows me to showcase and check out all the awesome builds that you all do. We did delay this build a day. Because or this like voting a day because we did update Medieval here. This is Northvale right now, but Northvale and Asgard to 1.17.1. So brand new stuff over there. And if you haven't checked out Medieval yet, you really should. You really should go. You really should go do that. Stampy Longbow, thank you so much for the €1 donation. Thank you so much for the €1. I think super chat's probably what that actually is. Enderman Twin, welcome. Brian Mater, welcome to the stream. I do want to mention, everyone, I forgot about this. I should have like made a more of a note of it, that there is a discount going on right now for keys. I believe this is still going on, and if it's not, we can reactivate it. But I'm pretty sure that there is still a discount going on for Medieval crate keys. So if you are interested in getting Mythic, Legendary, Global crate keys on Medieval, go purchase those on store.breakdowncraft.com, and we can use discount code. Where is it? There we go. Discount code Medieval Survival. So 10% off Medieval crate keys with discount code Medieval Survival. And yeah, take advantage of that. Get it rocking and rolling. But I do want to thank everyone who's made purchases on store.breakdowncraft.com today. J9YG, Bubba Zenanti, J9YG again, Aces of Aces, and Sabatoker. Welcome, or thank you so much for the purchases on store.breakdowncraft.com. All right, so let's go ahead and get rocking on this event. Now, I should have been a little more prepared and been on Aquatic already, because that's the first server we need to be on. And I was on my other account, but I wasn't on this account, right? So let's go ahead and P-Warp. Cool. I love the ones that are P-Warps because it makes things a bit easier. I don't have to use my alt for the teleport. Hello, hello. Welcome to my build. Here is where cars, roads, and Here's where our cars, roads, and a traffic light. However, I hope you like the build made by Moo Jeb. Fly up and you'll see the build. Nothing much. I tried. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for viewing my build. So this is from Moo Jeb. MUJEBBB. And yeah, this is a pretty good setup. Okay, everyone, the music, I know that's not different for you in volume, I don't think, because I have it hard limited. But this, I feel like I'm having to scream to hear myself. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. Wow. That was way too loud. Like, that volume was way too loud. Is this still at 1% over here? Yeah. Okay, I think that's a little better now. Man, sorry if you guys couldn't hear me as well, but that was a lot. So this build is from MUJEBBB, or Mujeb. And, yeah, so this is Plane, Trains, and Automobiles. We can go ahead and fly up here. We've got cars. I actually like these car setups. This looks like a car to me. I got a feeling we're going to see a few of these today, and I don't know. I really like the car setup like that. So we've got a few different cars. We've got street lights, right, like so, and I think they said there was a traffic light. Yes, there is. Look at that. That's a smart way to do that, to use the apples and the slime there. I like that combo. That's really good, actually. Overall, really cool build. You can fly up and see the entire thing. I love the road as well. I even like how this is built in a snow biome. It's got some snow on the roads. I feel like that's pretty accurate there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Look at that. So, got that, and then we also have 3 cars here. Kind of all the same, I think. Yeah. And then I'm going to say that these torches are actually like the reflectors in the road that you may occasionally have. Well, the question is, why are we riding the yellow line in the center of the road? That's kind of unique. But, really cool build. This is from Mujeb. And, yeah, solid entry with three cars here, plus the traffic light. Looking good. Welcome to the stream, Olsey. Thank you. Thank you. All right, moving on from there, we've got Skyblock V2, and it's an IS warp. Cool. So we can go to Skyblock and then IS warp. Oop, IS warp. I think that was it. Yep. And welcome. Thing is, I have to find it. I don't love IS warps, honestly. And I will have to set. Okay, yeah, this is it. But I'm gonna have to set a little bit of a timeline or time frame on this because I don't have too much time to do this. So there's also a car here, but I don't, unless this is part of it. Because see, we want to judge everything. So is this all part of this? Okay, so I'm definitely not including this. I'm thinking I'm going to include all of that with the rocket, kind of over here as well. Okay, cool. Josh Sixy, welcome to the stream. Awesome, Enderman. Been doing good, Olsey. Been doing good. Glad that we were able to get Medieval up to 117 finally. All right, next up on our build here, we have one from TechX_50. Yes, TechX_50. And this is kind of weird because we have the rocket ship here, so that's definitely a part of it. And then I also think that we have some of this over here, but this feels a little unfinished to me. Like, it wouldn't have enough time because there's a photo of this car right here, I believe. And, yeah, so anyway, we do have this. Actually, this looks more like a bus. Like, that reminds me of, like, almost like a Volkswagen van. But we've got that. We've got this car here. So, yeah, that's a car. That's a car. And then we are judging everything around this as well. But the problem is, ooh, I do like this stop sign. That's really cool. Player head stop sign there. But we do have, you know, kind of this right here, as well as this car. And then, like I said, I'm going to judge some of this. I would say, let's look at just like this L area here, because I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of other stuff here, but there's no cars or anything like active on that. So we've got like kind of the garage here, park that up, looking good. And then we also have a car here, and then we have a car here, as well as the rocket. And I honestly think the rocket in and of itself is really cool. There are a few different rockets today, and yeah, this one's really good. You got the boosters going here. We are lifting off. And it actually kind of looks like we've got a little bit of liftoff already having probably happened. And then obviously this is skidding by the side. And this has disconnected, which to me says that we have in fact lifted off. And yeah, I am a space nerd. So I absolutely love this. This is great. So we've got this rocket here taking off. In mid-takeoff, right after liftoff. Looking good. Ooh, I was wondering if there was like a window or something. There is, and see, that's what I was hoping for. Okay, that's cool. So we're going to go ahead and... I don't think I have a way, unless there's a way... I don't know if I have a way into the rocket, if there's no way like into it actually. But there is some detail there because this is finished at the very least up here. Yeah, you can see that. That's finished. Okay, I gotta get in this rocket, which means I gotta do some stuff. Hold on. I gotta move my other account over here. Oh. There we go. So here we are in the cockpit as well. I wanted to show this off because it's pretty cool that they did furnish this, and we do have like some buttons in here and stuff of the rocket. So this build is again from Tech X50, and yeah, we got a spaceship build as well as the little cars over there. But I think the spaceship's really cool. This is my favorite part, the spaceship. Cool, cool, cool. Looking good, looking good. From now, we're moving back over to aquatic. No problem, Tech. It looks good. I like the cockpit there. That was really, really good. Thanks. Also, yeah, we still have some more stuff. We're gonna put some sound foam for that back wall. More sound foam, like up there. Put some sound foam as well as like hang some art and stuff. But yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. All right. What's really cool is that now we have the home office set up, and that's what I'm really happy about. It's nice to not have to commute to, you know, do a stream or anything like that. Just able to come downstairs, get set up, and go. That was the big benefit. Gina Franco, welcome to the stream. Jack Stewart, welcome to the stream as well. Stefan, welcome to the stream. Sushi at 10:55, welcome. All right. So now we are moving on to Chris GG64's build here. It's on aquatic survival, and this is it seems like an aircraft. Yes, we have a plane, trains, and automobiles, and we also have a rocket ship here. Now, one thing that's interesting, I feel like the rocket ship's kind of an afterthought. What I mean by that is, I don't know, this just doesn't look safe, launching a rocket this close to this, unless it's a missile. But even still, you probably wouldn't launch it that close. But anyway, so we do have a, yes, I'm going to say that's a missile more so than a rocket. Yeah, that looks more missile to me. It's a really well done missile, actually. And I do love the cobwebs coming out of it there. Looking good, looking good. Now, the plane itself, I like that. So this is the first plane we've seen, and I'll be honest, this looks like a plane, which I feel like is something that you kind of have to think about, right? Whenever you're doing a build like this, like how much is this going to look like an actual plane? Like, will you be able to tell? And you can definitely tell, like, this is a plane. And I wonder if it's based after any specific plane, because, yeah, this looks good. Like, this looks really, really good. I'm really kind of proud of or happy of this this plane. We've even got the rockets here, or not rockets, but the engines there pushing out back. Got the wing for the back for lift, as well as real wings here. And then I think we have probably what I'm going to guess is like fighter guns there on both sides. Which this to me looks like a military plane. I think that's what we're going for too, with a rocket launching right next to it. So awesome stuff there. Absolutely amazing looking plane. And oh yeah, we've even got like some gun looking things over here. Yeah, I like it. Looking good, looking good. I need to do is it DM toggle? Is that what it is these days, or is it message toggle? I forget exactly what it is to turn off the chat there. But oh, we can actually now though do like /local. And now we shouldn't be able to see all of the chat. Looking good, though. I like this build. Awesome stuff with a plane from Chris GG64. From here, we are moving to North Vale. This is going to be insane. A build this large on North Vale. Oh, got a server. Bam. North Vale. A build this large on North Vale. Well, let's just say there's no /shop. The /shop on North Vale was just added, and it's actually not. I got it. And it's not a true /shop. It's a player shop, right? Like anything in here, which North Vale probably didn't have too much, but anything in there is from a player, right? It's not from like the server or anything like that. So this kind of a build over here it's impressive. You'll see what I mean. I can see photos of these. So this build is from yes_B_afraid, And needless to say, it just says Navy. So we are spawning in here looking at a map of this, and we have planes, we have boats. Wow. We have a submarine. We have more boats here, like a huge aircraft carrier. These are probably more warships. We've got planes coming in from both sides. I may miss something with this build. It is so expansive, but we'll try to cover as much as we can. So I'm guessing we have spawned in. Yes, this looks to be on the aircraft carrier on... Was this the flight deck? I don't think this is the flight deck. I think down here is the flight deck. This is like the captain's control area. You can tell I'm definitely not one to like know about, well, ships and things like that. So anyway, we do have right here our kind of control area, tons of different monitors. This to me looks like a control area you would expect for an aircraft carrier. That's kind of all I've got. We've got navigations over here as well that you would be looking at, and then we can head out here and look over the flight deck and back around to the inside. And then there are, of course, stairs down. So let's go ahead and take these down. I would love if there's like, I'm curious how detailed this is. So we've got more, it looks like control area on this level, which is what you would expect. Just more control area. Don't see any doors out or anything like that. Oh, maybe there is a door out. What is this? Oh, another, wow, look at those planes. Okay, I'm excited to see these. Okay, so yeah, yet another sort of balcony and the warships over there. This is going to be a big one to look at. On down we go. We have the captain's quarters. So you do have some living areas here. We have a, looks like just a map of this ship. Look at that. And yeah, captain's quarters. Oh, is there a bathroom over here? Of course there's a bathroom over here. Why wouldn't there be? I'm going to have to turn off auto jump. Options. Is it in controls? Yeah. There we go. And then around through here. At some point we're going to hit the main flight deck. Yes, which is right here. So this is the flight deck. A few different exits here, but there's more inside. I think what my plan is, let's go. I just got tricked. Not intentionally, but it did happen. It's going to take me a second. Sorry, everybody. Every time I can't use an opt account to play on the main thing, because then basically a lot of information can get leaked, right? So I have to do things. It's kind of annoying. So wait, we're not on aquatic, are we? Vale. All right, server North Vale. All right, there we go. Yeah, okay, yes, be afraid here. Cool. Well, now my main account's here as well, so we can use that as we need to. So I'm going to go ahead and continue looking at the ship and then working our way down. So massive ships are allowed. To me, I'm going to allow it. I don't know. I know the staff team had something around that, but at this point, they weren't removed. And the typical response is if it's there when we close voting and it's not then removed by the staff after that, well, then how do I say this? It's going on stream. Like that's kind of how that works. So yes, they're included at this point. In the future, you know, we might change that for future build events, but for this one, that's where it's at. Type going burr. Is it too loud? Is it too Yeah, I moved back to a mechanical keyboard, so the typing's gonna be a bit louder than it used to be. All right, so we on this level also have this. Okay, this is insane. This is actually insane. So on this level, we also have aircraft, which would make sense because these aircraft would then be lifted up, right? That's typical how that procedure would go. The stored down here, lifted up, take off, done, right? Which is awesome. So I'm guessing this is some sort of, I would say that's like fuel or something like that. I don't know exactly what that would be. Like I said, I'm not too privy to all of this stuff. It's like a cannon sort of thing, like a gun maybe? That's interesting. Wow, this is actually insane. Wow, I'm shook right now. We also have this, which I'm guessing you would take, like, that's how they're probably loading them into the aircraft. If they're not landing them, they could load them into the side of the ship that way, which is also just impressive. Wow. So where does this go? Does this just go to, yeah, that just goes to like a lookout there. Okay, wow. All right, let's go ahead and go back around to the main level of this, and then we'll swing back around to the side. Yeah, so wow. Wow, we've actually got this is a true runway. Like, you could actually take a plane off here. I can just taxi out and take off. Wow, so we've got some planes stored up here as well. I can't imagine how many planes are stored up, like, on here. It's insane. We do have as well, this is actually a cool touch. We've got, like, little barriers that come up. You know, like, warning, planes here, don't hit them. That's really cool. So I think that's the main aircraft carrier. We do have these little details as well up here. Look at that, the flag, U.S. flag flying, all that. That's great. And then, oh, we have a helicopter here. Like I said, there's no way I don't miss some part of this build. But look at that. Look at that helicopter. Like, that it makes so much sense, too. Like, you can have a helicopter that, that might be, like, working with this warship, for example. Now, I don't know how much detail there is in these warships. Like, I don't know if we're going to have... Okay, it doesn't look like there's a ton of, like, building in the warships. That's perfectly fine. This is insane. We've got a... Yeah, this is truly a warship. We've got a big... I would call that, like, a... I don't know, railgun sort of a thing on the front of the ship. And then on the sides, we do have, like, different lifeboats, different stuff like that. That's kind of interesting to think about. Like, even these military planes probably still have to follow a muster drill sort of procedure, and they're still going to have to be able to, at a moment's notice, get everybody off the ship, that sort of a thing. But wow. And then this is also a cool touch, and both of them have it. Like, the waves behind the ships. Like, these ships are... Oh, that's cool, actually. Look at that helicopter. Look at that. The shadow of the helicopter looks really cool. So we've got that. And then there's another warship over here. But then, I was about to say, there are some fighter jets in flight, I think. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The shadows in of itself is cool. He's also got a submarine there. But look at these. These planes, like... Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. These planes are in flight. And we've got, like, the two eye planes, the black plane as well. I'm going to say that's more stealthy. Wow. And they actually look like fighter jets. We've got the guns on them as well. Probably guns and missiles there, I should say. I feel like these two planes are escorting this plane. Oh, and we've actually... Have we fired a missile? Yes, we have fired a missile. Look at that. We've got 2 missiles fired on both of these. Oh, that's cool. And I love how it's dropped a bit, too, because, gravity. As soon as it launches, it's going to drop some. Oh, my God. That's really, really cool. Okay, before we check out that warship, let's go over here and check out the submarine. So again, we've got a submarine that has kind of, came up above the water just a hair. I don't know if there's anything with in this sub. We're gonna check. It doesn't look like it. I don't expect there to be, because this is quite the build, right? It's quite the build. So, I'm checking on my alt. I know this is the on my main account rather. Yeah, so there's nothing down in there. That is just water. Just water down there. But that's okay. Like I said, crazy build anyway. Moving on, we do have another warship here who it's just launched a missile. Look at that. Missile coming up out of the missile launch there. Straight up and out. That's really cool. Got a railgun there as well. Again, unfinished, but again, that didn't expect it to be. One of the cool things about this is it seems to be more of a steam-powered sort of a thing, because we've got actual stuff happening there. I love to see that. And then you have a helicopter. Yes, so the helicopter on this one is parked, whereas over there, the helicopter had taken off. Wow. Anything in the back here? No. That's insane. What a build. Like, this is insane. I know there are also some fighter jets, I think, out this way. I don't know if there's any more other than these. But at some point, I got to move on. Like, I think that's kind of everything. Yes, we've got these coming in. Are these kind of do look different. That's impressive. These do kind of look different from the other ones that we saw already. And again, we have, look at that. I love that. That's a really, really cool thing. I wonder if that was intentional. What do I mean when I can see a lot of info on you? Account information, staff chat, things like that. By account information, I mean like your usernames and things. Specifically what I'm talking about, staff chat. That's the information that I'm talking about. As well as, like, if an account ban evades and stuff like that, you can see that on the owner accounts, things like that. This is insane. Wow. I think there's more planes, but I have no idea exactly where those are. And I'm guessing they're going to be similar to the ones we've already seen. Way to go. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Awesome build. That is from Yes Be Afraid. And again, one of the cool things about this, all of this had to be mined in some way. It's all from Medieval, so all of these had to be mined in some way and then placed, all of that stuff. No buying it on the slash shop or anything. Way to go. Way to go. Absolutely incredible. Big Legend Cheeseburger, welcome to the stream. I'm blown away by that. All right, moving on. We are on North Vale again, and this is /P-Warp Hangar 21. This looks cool as well. Wow. Someone said go left. I'm going to guess it's not that big of a deal. If it's just planes in the sky, we've seen them, we're good. All right. Moving on from there, we do have Tither 171, and yeah, so this is a build from Tither 171. It's called a P-Warp Hangar 21. We're gonna see what's up. And so one thing they do say is there's porta potties to the right of the gate. I don't know exactly what that means. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Excuse me, had to sneeze. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Okay, there we go. So, I don't see port. Okay, I'm guessing you go inside. So, first off, this is like a military base. So, that's really cool. So, we're going inside, and then I've got to find these porta potties. You can't mention them and me not try to find them. Okay, I just, okay, there they are. Okay, cool. Well, I don't know what I expect. I think that was whoever was flying around in the sky that shot those fireworks off, but I'm going to pretend that I hit the porta potty button, and that's what happened. Yeah, those are porta potties, sure enough. Okay, all right. I don't know what else to say about that. So moving on in here, we have a huge military-style Humvee, and that is awesome. You can actually tell that is a Humvee. Way to go. I love to see this. Is all about the vehicles. You know, we're judging everything around it, but I would say it's like, you know, 70-30, right? 70% about the vehicles, 30% about what's around it, and that is a Humvee, and I love that you can tell that it's a Humvee right away. Then next to this, we have barracks. Look at that. So we got a barracks there. I'm guessing all the way down through here. Yes, we have different barracks. Then we have soldiers as well, and I gotta love the soldiers actually being soldiers with the helmets on, the green helmets and everything. So we've got a Humvee there. We've got soldiers marching there. Wow, there's so much. Okay, so let's kind of follow this pathway around. So one, we've got a plane here. This is another really good plane design, similar to what we've seen before, but actually a bit different. And then we do have a runway here that this plane is taking off from. We've also got another plane kind of hitting back here, completely new design that we've not seen before with like this sort of a thruster system. More detail there. Wow, absolutely crazy. Okay, and by the way, one key touch here, landing gear up on this one, obviously landing gear down on this one. Like to see that, like to see that. All right. So this is, okay, so this is like a turret guarding the gate. Makes sense. And then over here we do have a truck. Obviously you want to check that out. Truck hauling looks like some artillery or something like that. And then we do have a big cargo truck. Definitely one of the, you know, troop transport sort of trucks that you're seeing, you know, I say in war zones, which is just the truth, right? So right there it is. Looking good, looking good. All right, so moving over from there, we have kind of storage. This is what this is. This is like storage, supplies, makes sense. Nice little supply yard area. From there, we've got a air traffic control tower. Wow, was not expecting that. Slam the button. I was expecting that to happen, though. So now we can TP to me. I don't know if this button's going to do anything, but we're going to see if it does. No, does nothing. That is okay. And we do have the air traffic control here up at top as well. Got people looking out for the air traffic control, which they need to be careful. We got a flyover and a takeoff happening at the same time. These guys need to watch what they're doing. I mean, they can pull it off, but gotta be close. Gonna be close. We've also, okay, so moving now from this part over to this part, we got a ton of planes, but we do have tanks over here as well, which is, these are the first tanks that we have seen. So we've got some really, really cool looking tanks here. Wow, I love it. These tanks are really well done, actually. I'm impressed by that. And even the fact that, like, I don't know, is a tank, I think a tank is a bit, not the same size, actually, as a plane, and they're about there, right there. That's about even. Look at that. I also want to comment on the different plane designs. So all of these are the same, but this plane design here is actually completely different. So we do have a completely different style plane design here, flying over this way. Wow, that air traffic controls really got them through here today. Then we got this one in air, which I think is very similar to those, but this one is in air, obviously. No landing gear on it. Like to see it. And then we do have this one right here. This is a really cool design. First time we've seen this design today. Then we also have, again, this one right here, which is the first time we've seen this design today. So I like that. And also, nice little radio antenna sort of setup there. I like that as well. Wow, these are insane. So many different plane designs. Right here we have, kind of looks like a repair sort of area, and then obviously a strategic planning area. Look at that. Oh, we've got airstrike. Okay, that's cool. So, yeah, like planning. Yeah, an airstrike makes sense. And then in here, we've got a Canadian flag. So we've got a Canadian base here and a U.S. base today. It's really cool. So this looks like an older plane, like a prop plane. Not prop plane, obviously, but yeah, an older military plane that, I don't know, maybe it's just here for show and tell, if you will. Whenever somebody comes by the base, you show them this. Looking good, looking good. And then from there, we can move over to this side where we have, looks like an obstacle agility course, obviously they would have on a military base. Looking good. Wow, that's actually impressive. So I think that is everything except we do have planes up here, 3 fighter jets leading a massive old school style bomber. That's really cool. So, story about old school bombers and like my hometown. My hometown had a very small kind of like municipal airport. It was actually built in, I believe it was actually built in World War II as like a potential place where if they needed to take off planes quickly, there's a big Air Force base near us. That was a secondary sort of place. I don't think it was ever used for that, and eventually it was given to the city as like a small municipal airport. So anyway, every year they would have an air show, and they would bring in a bomber, very similar to this, but 2 propellers on each side, similar sort of nose setup, everything like that. And they would do flights in it. I never got to do a flight, but I do remember seeing it fly around just over and over and over again. Really cool stuff. They actually started doing that again once I was like right before I moved out when I was in my early 20s. But wow, really, really cool. Really, really awesome. Wow, that old school bomber setup's really cool. And then you've got obviously your modern fighter jets here. And then one thing I did miss over here is this helicopter taking off. So we've got more of probably a transport helicopter right there. And then we do have a fighter jet, or not fighter jet, more of a Apache fighter helicopter right there. Both one landing, one taking off. Or sorry, this one landing, this one sitting stationary. Wow, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Really, really good build. Love seeing all these different military bases and how that's where people go to when they think planes, trains, and automobiles. They think military base, and I love that. So really, really cool. And wow, awesome, awesome build. So much going on. And this one, again, is from Tither 171. All right, so moving on here. It's crazy. So we just have 4 more builds, but these have been very, very, very well done. Like, wow. So we are now moving to aquatics. Let's go ahead and do that. /aquatic and /aquatic. Boom. All right. So here we are. Oh, I do need to do a little promo, don't I? Sorry, everybody. One quick second. All right. So we are now, where are we teleporting? /p-warp clone. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Any tips on making a river with world edit? So I'm trying to process this in my head. So how would the best way to do it? Obviously, you're going to be using a brush. What if you were to just use air instead of water, and then go back and and then set air fill the river? I might not be the best thing. I know you're saying that the cubes look weird, right? So, or the spears look weird. You could also try cylindrical. I think that's one. So you got I think there's 3 brush settings. Try them all. See which one you like the best. But yeah. Yep. Noah Dude RL, welcome. I don't read chat as much. So there's basically 2 modes to a stream like this. Mode 1 is I'm doing the build event. So I'm showing off the build, focusing on that, and then in between builds, I look at chat and kind of catch up on things. But stuff does get messed. It just happens. Are making working trains? Nope. Nope. Just a build event. Just a build event. Myron Jansen, welcome to the stream. I'm a nobody. Welcome. I'm the only person you know when it comes to Minecraft. Well, I'd love that. Love to be that only person. It's great. Happy to we can help you. Sibyrd Saber, welcome to the stream. Hello Loki, welcome, welcome. So I dug out the water, but filling it with water, I get spears of water. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do in that case. So what you would do is get a wand, right? And let's say you wanted to fill like all this with water. You would set position 1 here, come over here, and then go down in the ground, right? So you're gonna go down like a few spaces. So probably go down under wherever the lowest part you want water is, and then set your position 2, like right there, right? Then what you're gonna do is run / replace, and then you want to do, I think it's replace air with water, right? That right there, if you're 117, hit enter, that should work. That should replace all the air with water, and then when you do that, you shouldn't have the spears you're talking about. I'm guessing you should have all water in the river. It should only be water in the river. Yeah, so that's kind of that. All right, so I want to go back to the beginning of this. All right, everybody, we are now moving on to Darth_Gaz Pyro with the clone comsat. So I'm going to be guessing this is a communications sort of a thing here. And Operation Gonkbot. I have no clue what that means. But, okay, so we've got different, I'm guessing maybe we're face bonk by Pix. Okay, anyway, we've got a computer here. Let's see. I don't know exactly what we're looking at. So I think we have some sort of a tank here. Like that's going to be 100% some sort of a tank looking good. RIP Cactus Farm. Looks like it's about to be blown up by that. And then we do have, I don't know what that would be. Some sort of a plane probably? I'm trying to think of what kind of a plane would take off like that. It's either a plane or a helicopter. I'm getting some Halo vibes from this as well. That'd be really cool if somebody had done Halo. So we've got this sort of a setup here. Kind of troop transport looks like. So we're loading on there. This one is already in flight, taken off, and then we do have, yeah. So what? This has got to be some sort of a. This has got to be some sort of a video game reference. I'm picking up Pelican vibes from this. I'm getting Halo vibes from that, and then I'm also getting Scorpion vibes. So it's a tank in Halo Scorpion. I don't know. And then we do have, I don't know exactly what this would be here. I mean, it's kind of like a platform sort of a scenario. Looks good, looks good. So this build is from, oh, it's Star Wars? Okay, there we go. That makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. So apparently this is Star Wars and I'm a noob. But yeah, so this is Star Wars. I actually see this in Star Wars now. I am someone who is a very light Star Wars fan. I've watched the movies, like all the movies, but I've not watched, I've not went past that point, right? I'm not like a super fan. I've not played many, if any, of the video games. I played a little Battlefront back in the day, but like that's about it, you know. And a little, I mean, like a few hours. So that's cool. I can definitely see the Star Wars here. We've got floating here, which would make sense with Star Wars. And then obviously these planes, but I'm not. These are spaceships. I'm guessing. I'm still not picking it up. So we have, yes. Okay, so we have. This is okay. Okay, yeah, makes sense. All right, cool. Got to look a little bit closer, and now I feel a bit stupid. But anyway, the Star Wars build here, looking good, and yeah. All right, so from there, this build is from Darth_Gaz Pyro, of course, Darth Vader. Yeah, fail. All right, cool. There we go. That is a Star Wars style build, first one. So we're going to Asgard. All right, so what's going on in chat? It's Cruise Live. Welcome to the stream. Myron, happy I could help. Happy we could get that fixed for you. The replace feature in World Edit is one I use constantly all the time. Have any tips for animating iron stands? My staff are making a theme park and need animatronics. We do have plugins and data packs available. Okay, no dude RL. Sounds like you got a cool setup there. I hear armor stands and think lag. So like for me, I have no idea because most of our servers actually don't allow much of any armor stands going on. So yeah, that's kind of is what it is. So yeah, I have no idea because like I said, we don't have any armor stand stuff. If anything, we just have stuff to ban armor stands on our servers. So, or not ban them, but reduce them. Bowen, welcome to the stream. Jinlin Ford, welcome. Oh, the green username? Okay, so the reason that Beth McBride's username is green is because they're a channel member, right? So she is a channel member, so you can sign up as a channel member down below. I don't know. I have no clue how much it is. We don't really promote it much because we just don't. But yeah, you can become a channel membership or channel member, and you get access to a few extra emojis as well as your name will be green in chat, and you get the little cool badge next to your name. Dr. Doge, welcome to the stream. All right, cool. So, yeah, and then Loki's name is Blue, most likely for you, because she is a server mod. She's also a channel member, so she has both channel membership and, not server mod, but channel membership and channel mod. So that means, like, double power, if you will. But that's why she has the little wrench and the logo. So, cool. All right, where am I going? Oh, yeah, I need to do a TP over here on Asgard. So, TP King to the location of... This one actually looks like it's quite the large build. Did I TV in myself to the right place? Yes. Oh, yes, and Minty or Steph is also a channel member. So, there you go. We need more emojis for the channel. Honestly, we should just steal them from Discord. The Discord staff team, by the way, there's like a handful, probably 6 channel memberships. Or not channel memberships, but emojis on the Discord that like Patrick and I created. But pretty much everything else has been created by the staff team. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. And it would be cool. We should move some of those over. Promoting channel memberships like is a cool idea, but we've always struggled. This is a tutorial channel. We don't know really what exclusive perks we could offer. We would rather, if you wanted to support us, for you to go to BreakdownCraft, right? Go support us on BreakdownCraft if you want to support the channel. That's the best way to do it. Like, channel membership's great. You know, it's awesome, and a lot of people do that, you know, in addition to BreakdownCraft or whatever. But BreakdownCraft is the best way to support what we do here. Play on it, enjoy it, all that stuff. Even if you never make a purchase, just playing on BreakdownCraft means the world to us and helps us out so much. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. I love, by the way, I just love this. I love seeing over 40 players on a Medieval server, and I love seeing no lag on it. So it's like all that coming together. It's just beautiful scenes. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Next up here, we have Enrique Live 2 and TGC_Sena, SENNE, for a build on Medieval Asgard. So all this stuff is most likely gathered by hand by someone. It all is. And we have a train station here, and this is going to be a crazy one. So first things first, let's just get the wide view. Look at that. Look at that wide shot. That is insane. Quite the build. Right there, just blown away. Also, okay, so I have something to talk about for those of you who are skipping through this. I like to make these pretty straightforward. So moving on there, into the train station. Look at that. Look at the loading in. Look at the ceilings. Look at how high these ceilings are. That's insane. Wow, I'm totally getting like actual outdoor train station vibes here. So we've got I'm guessing a conductor here, maybe ticket sales as well. I can believe that could be ticket sales. Either one, because right at the entrance, I'm going to say it's ticket sales. And we have so many stations. How far back does this go? Look how massive this build is. Wow. This is insane. Like, absolutely insane how large this building is. Look at it. It goes from right there all the way over here. This has to be, what I would say this is probably 200, if not 300 blocks wide. I mean, at least. And then look at the trains. Look at the detail on the train. Oh, there's a bell on the front of the train. I love it. I love it. Wow, this is cool. And we do have train cars as well. Look at that. All these individual train cars. Oh, man, this is cool. This has been a fun build event, honestly. And then we have another set of tracks back here. Obviously, vacant right now, no problem. But then we do have, it looks like there's going to be stations up here, probably. Yeah, we have stations up here. So this is like different stations, I'm guessing waiting areas, sort of stuff like that. We've got one there, and then we've got one all the way down here as well. Wow. I can't get over just the scale of the station itself, though. Like, look at that. Like, wow. Mind blown on that. Mind blown on that. And look at that. Look at the detail on the stairs here. So one, I also love that. I feel like that's like a branding element, which is really cool. But like, look at the detail on the stairs. Like, you got the waterfalls and then like the different stairs details here. And then like, look at this. You got the sandstone like offset there. Wow. Absolutely crazy. Well, look at that. This is a build. This is a crazy build. I feel like this is one where you gotta give some props to the stuff they built around the train. The train itself is really, really good. So far, I think it's the only train we've seen. But the sheer scale of like, wow. So look at the train from this side. Looks like it's mostly just mirrored over. But wow. What a build. What a build. Oh, wait a minute. I saw it looks like there's something inside the train here. Yes! So we do have a little Baby Yoda conductor area here, it looks like, at the front of the train. It's really cool. Nice little detail that I'm glad we caught. Ooh, and these banners even look like train doors that can be shut. That's really, really cool. And then we do have, of course, the actual train right here. The actual locomotive pulling the train down. It's also a coal-based train there. Wow. What a build. Rude. What a build. Wow. Mine's blown on this one. That is a good build. That is a really good build. Wow. Awesome stuff. That is from Enrique Live 2 and TGC_Senne or SENNE. What an amazing build. Wow. Speaking of trains, there's actually another build here. This one being on aquatic. So let's go ahead and switch over to aquatic. Check it out. RV Clips, welcome to the stream. Happy we can help, Myron. Happy we can help. Bryce O'Callan, welcome to the stream. Glad you enjoyed the videos. Sino, welcome to the stream. Or Sine, welcome to the stream. Enrique, welcome to the stream. Phil Water, yeah. Phil Water, yeah, that would also work. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. All right. All right, everyone, next up here we have a build from Endless 13, and they say the London trains, but the station isn't a part of the build, so we're just looking at the trains. So there are 5 trains in total, 11 out of tracks. All of London's builds have been sponsored by our kind donators whom donated money for London for materials used. That's really cool, actually. But anyway, welcome to the London Train event. Other warps are there, King's Cross. Now, one of the things that they do make a note of here is that the station itself is not part of the build event, just the train. So, looks like we have spawned in one of the trains here, which I love to see. This is the first train we've seen that actually have, like, interior. So we've got actual chairs here, actual tables that you could sit and, like, commute and do your work while you're commuting at. And then, what is this? So this is like a caboose, I'm guessing, here. So yeah, that's going to be... Oh, no. Or is that the locomotive? Which one is that? Hold on. I got to figure out which side of the train we're on. I got to figure it out. Okay, so yeah, that's the locomotive. So this is like an electric train, more of a modern train system. Probably a London train here. And, yeah, so I'm guessing... I don't know what this would be on the end of a London train. Unit S-13. Maybe some of our UK viewers can let me know what the back of a London train would be and why it would be like this. Unless it's either not finished or has like been damaged. Could be either one. So are all of these... Wow. Every single one of these is furnished. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. All the way down through here. Over and over again. Just like you would expect a real train. Also love the BreakdownCraft colors. Nice touch there. But all the way up, and then we are up here with the conductor. So this is the actual main pulling train here. Our main actual train, and then back through here, obviously, is the passenger cabins, which, wow, way to go. Way to go. What a build. Then you can get off the train there. And then we do have another train here, a green train. This one's more of an old school steam-style train. Is it steam? A coal-style train? We've got green colors on this one. And... So do we have, is this, okay, so this is going to be a cargo train. We've got the coal here. We've got actual coal. I was looking for that on other train builds. So we've got the coal here. We do have a conductor's area up here. I'm sure you can get into it, but I just don't know how. Yeah, there we go. So we got a conductor's area here. Coal fire, obviously. Literally shoveling coal from there over into there. And then we have up here where you can actually conduct and guide the train and all that stuff. So looking good. By the way, if you see naked armor stands, I have to assume that's just kind of server glitches. Sometimes armor stands will be naked if there's too many in an area. It'll delete the armor on them. And then, is this a passenger train? Oh, it actually is a passenger train. So this is, yeah, old school style passenger train here. Wow, look at that. And we have cabins. Oh, this reminds me of the Harry Potter train. I'm not going to lie. Like, that's where my mind goes. This is Harry Potter. Oh, this is Harry Potter. And I think Endless was part of the Hogwarts build or build Hogwarts. I don't know. So it kind of would make sense. But, wow. So, yeah, it just keeps going back here. Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. I love it. Okay, so these look all similar. I'm not going to go back through all of them, but you can see here that sure enough, every single one is finished. Wow. Wow. Okay, so moving on. Again, unfortunately, this build, while beautiful, so not part of it, so let's not include that. We've got like another bullet electric train style system here. Wow, with interiors. I think this is how I'm going to go through the interiors, honestly. I think this makes sense more. And see, I love these trains because on, the old school train, sure enough, it was connected. You would have to hop the tracks. Very, very dangerous. Whereas this one, we've got the newer style connection here. The, what do you call it, a tube style connection? Wow. Absolutely insanity. And then we have another train. I think this is also another more modern. Yes, another more modern style train. Endless is the one who made Condor Woods? That's what I thought. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Look at that. It keeps going and going and going and going and going. Wow. Wow. Oh, is this one not connected? Or is this more of like a subway style train? So you gotta, I think this is more of a subway style train. So that's like your starting area there. And then over here we have, I think, another subway style train. Yep, all the way down through there. Everything's finished. Every single thing is finished. Every single block is placed, and not one is missing. What's cool about these trains is they can go either way, right? So you can, I think, go this way or that way, and it doesn't matter. They're kind of set up that way. So we've got 3 trains in here, plus, okay, so there's 4 trains. I know the tracks go out this way, so let's go out this way, see if we can find any other trains. I don't know if I'm missing any. I hope I'm not. But I know there are tracks. Look at this. This is crazy how these tracks go. But again, not part of the build. 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 None of it's part of the build. None of it's part of the build. These builds are insane. Endless Enterprises is right. It's insane. I love how 3 train tracks run this long, too. Hello, Tony. Wow. So, yeah, to the end of the property there. Absolutely crazy. What a build from Endless here. So, I don't know. So, I'm seeing that there are, I think they said there were 11 trains, right? But I've only seen like 4 trains. So, I don't know where the other trains are. Yeah, I don't know where the other trains are. So we've got all of these that we've looked at. Let's kind of skip around the outside here. Maybe there's some over this way that I'm missing. If not, we're going to have to call that good. Those trains were absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. Oh, okay. So there's an exit here. So we'll go ahead and follow this exit as well. But 10 out of 10 on those trains. Like, wow, mind blown. Okay, so we do have another locomotive here. I'm going to go ahead and count this one because I was told to look for 11 trains. So another great, wow, looking good. Amazing locomotive. This one's not connected to anything, but it could be. Nice little detail there. And then obviously we do have a conductor's area, right like so. This is a coal train, and we do have coal. Look at that. Ready to go. Connected and ready to go. Little coal train carrier there. Nothing crazy, but just enough. Wow. And then around this way, we've got a Christmas tree. And a tunnel, of course we do. Now, again, we're not supposed to be judging this. It's hard not to, but wow. What a build. What a build. I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Absolutely insane. I know the banner still has factions on it. Tells you how much I stream. Streaming is definitely not the primary thing we do here, but amazing build from Endless 13 there. 10 out of 10 Endless with some great, great trains. All right, so now we're going to go to Medieval. And pure. What you doing, Mr. Skeleton? What you doing? All right, last but not least on our list here is 7 Robux _Yeet with wow, we've got tons of hucks here. Hold on. Gotta maybe take care of these real fast. But this is, I believe, a B-29, I believe bomber is probably what that would be. I am by no means the most privy to different planes and things like that, but that's what it looks like to me. So it's a propeller-style bomber plane with, of course, wow, there's actually an interior there, which is, this I think might be the first plane we have had with an interior. Wow, look at that. So this is a cool plane. Set up in the desert, looking good. Wow. Look at that. So this is the first plane we've had with an interior, like the first plane right here. Tunnel to get back to front. Doc was named after one of the 7 dwarfs, and the others in the squadron of 9 were named after the rest, Snow White and the Wicked Witch. They all went to die at China Lake, but Doc was far enough away to mostly survive the bombing they were put through. The tunnel here is pressurized because the bomb bay below isn't. Dock here was built in March 1945, so it never saw any combat. And it, along with the squadron, were put to use in the Korean War. This is one of the 2 B-29s still flying. The other one is named Fifi. Okay, that's cool. Flight officer looked backward. Okay, hold on. Cockpit, there were 7 people up here. Flight officer looked backwards. Gunner was below pilot. Co-pilot and pilot, gunner, navigator, flight officer. Radio guy, navigator. Wow. That's really cool. I love the history of this one. This is the first one we've actually seen history. I feel like this is actual true history as well. So then down here we have, okay, gunner bulbs. Okay, so you could, I'm guessing this is where you'd have gunners at. And then rear gunner pew pew. Looking good. Wow, I feel like this is actually truth behind this. I don't know. That felt like a true story of like the last remaining B-29 bomber. Way to go. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful build. 10 out of 10. Absolutely love it. And a great way to end it with some history lesson. And I think that's one thing I want to take away. Thanks to all the veterans. Thanks to everyone who, you know, truly goes to war in order to protect our country and, you know, serves our country in that way. Because in many ways we wouldn't be here without those people willing to go risk their lives to do that. And unfortunately some do lose their lives. So yeah, thanks to them. And I know we've seen some amazing military base builds there. So I felt like I needed to mention that there. And yeah, so thanks to everyone who does service. I truly do mean that. Yeah, I guess that's kind of that. But anyway, there is all of the builds in this build event. The last one there was, by the way, from 7Robux_Yeet. And yeah, so there we go. We'll do a normal style voting. So basically how this works, this will go up as a YouTube video, like the video, by the way, if you haven't already. And then the video will then be basically timestamped. And then we'll go into the timestamp video, or then post all that in the description. And then you'll be able to go through all that and kind of get everything set up and working. And yeah, that's kind of that. That's how all that works. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'm glad we've dropped 0 frames. Great first stream on the new internet. We should be back to, we should be back streaming a bit more regularly coming this week. Really, really happy that the internet is actually decent here. We had some issues at first, but now we're very good internet and should be able to stream relatively stably. So awesome stuff there. I do want to thank everyone who made purchases on store.breakdowncraft.com today. Also, great seeing 80 players online. BreakdownCraft is growing and building again. RBuilder16, thanks so much for the purpose. It was Bubba Zanti, J9YG, Ace of Aces, and Sabatoker. Thank you also so much for the support. But yeah, if you enjoyed this stream, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to vote after this all goes up for voting. Voting next. We should be back next week with a medieval stream. We'll be streaming Medieval Asgard as we kind of check out the 1.17 update. Crazy stuff that we are on 1.17. Got some awesome content coming out this week as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff, and yeah.